They say the power grid will never go down. But what if it does? Let's talk about it. Hi everybody, welcome to Ham Shack TV. I'm your host Josh A4WX, right here on Ham Shack TV. Appreciate you being here today. Today's video is brought to you by Ham Radio Prep. Don't forget to check out Ham Radio Prep if you're looking to get your technician, general, or extra class ham radio licenses. Ham Radio Prep is the way to go. So much so, they're so confident that you will pass your technician, general, or extra class license on the first try. They'll give you a money-back guarantee. So check out my friends, hamradioprep.com, and use my exclusive coupon code, HamShackTV, for an extra 10% off their already great prices. That's hamradioprep.com. All right, people used to laugh at preppers, stockpiling food, water, radios, and backup power. They called it paranoia. They said the grid would never go down. The internet will always work, and my phone is all I need. But what if they're wrong? Look around. Cyber attacks are increasing. Weather disasters are more frequent. Power grids are fragile. When the Texas blackout happened, millions were left in the cold. When Hurricane Ian hit, people were stranded for weeks. And when cell phone towers go down, who are you going to call? Here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Modern technology is fragile. The moment the power shuts off, everything you rely on disappears. Your phone, dead in hours. The internet, gone. ATMs, useless. Supermarkets, emptied in a day. And that's exactly why preppers aren't crazy. They're prepared. But let's talk about one tool that almost no one outside of the prepping world understands. Ham radio. Unlike cell phones, ham radio doesn't rely on towers, the internet, or the power grid. When everything else fails, this simple device still works. With ham radio, I can communicate with people across the state, across the country, and even around the world without any infrastructure. When the power went out in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria, ham radio was the only way people got messages in and out. And guess what? FEMA and the Red Cross rely on ham radio operators because it's one of the most reliable forms of emergency communication. So let me ask you, if the power went out right now, no phone, no internet, how would you get in touch with your family? How would you find out what's happening? Most people don't have an answer to that, but preppers do. This is why I do what I do. This is why I talk about ham radio, emergency communication, and disaster preparedness. Not because I'm paranoid, but because history has shown us that relying on fragile technology is a gamble. If you're new to this, I challenge you to think differently. Start small. Get a cheap handheld radio. You've got these little Baofeng radios right here that you can get for $20, $30 on Amazon. Check on the Ham Shack TV store, hamshacktv.com. They're in there. Get involved with your local ham radio community, because when the next disaster strikes, you will either be the one looking for help or one of the ones to help others. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you prepared for if the grid goes down? Do you think ham radio is still relevant today? Let's talk about it. And if you want more content on emergency preparedness, survival communication, and how to stay connected when it matters the most, subscribe now. You don't want to wait until it's too late. Again, folks, today's video is brought to you by Ham Radio Prep. HamRadioPrep.com is your number one source for your ham radio licensing education needs. But not only that, they've got an MCOM course. They've got an HF Masterclass and a Baofeng Basics course. Remember this Baofeng radio I showed you a minute ago? They can teach you how to program it. Super easy. Go to HamRadioPrep.com and use coupon code HamShackTV for an additional 10% off. All right, guys, so thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you being here on this video. We've got a whole lot of content coming up, especially towards this weekend when we begin the Ham Shack TV tour. We're excited to be visiting 6 Hamfest across the southeastern United States. And it's not only Southeast, we'll be making one up in the Midwest. So we're looking forward to it, and we hope to see y'all there. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, 73s. This is AA4WX, WSCB 693.